Hey, Attorney Montgomery here, and it's a new week. That means new updates, specifically related to immigration. But some of the updates may not be exclusive to immigration because they are part of the new bill that was signed by the gentleman in the White House. And so let's go ahead and get started. So as we know, ICE is now the strongest bureaucracy or bureau in the United States as of July 4th, 2025. And so they will be getting a total of $170 billion allocated to Department of Homeland Security for immigration enforcement. This is covering ICE, CBP, detention centers, deportation resources, and border wall expansions. So I can break down the fees for you. The border wall will get an additional $46.5 billion, $45 billion for constructing or expanding detention centers. Budget to support 100,000 detention beds, doubling capacity, hiring 10,000 new ICE agents, bonuses 10,000 for ICE and CBP agents over 4 years, 14.4 billion earmarked for removal transport operations. Now, ICE's annual budget skyrocketed to $37.5 billion. Supreme Court obviously has removed the lower court's oversight over ICE, granting broader presidential authority. ICE may implement daily arrest targets. Border czar Tom Homan indicates up to 7,000 daily arrests to reach 1 million deportations annually. Expansion of Section 287G, state-local enforcement collaborations with ICE. Executive orders reinforce expedited removal, suspension of refugee admissions, travel bans, criminal penalties for sanctuary cities, and limits on birthright citizenship. Mandatory detention and migrant operations. Expansion of mandatory detention under the Laken Riley Act. Illegal entrants accused of theft, assault, etc. are to be held without bond. Plans to expand Guantanamo-style centers for migrants, holding up to 30,000 detainees. Now, in addition to that, how are they funding this? Well, obviously they're using your tax dollars to do so, but of course if you voted for Trump, then you're prepared to pay those taxes, right? Sure you are. So with that being said, the money is coming from different places, such as Medicaid and folks who get, SNAPs. I think that's food stamps and other government support like that. All that is going to be impacted so that they can fund the immigration policies that this gentleman has put into place. So now let's talk about that. So asylum and employment authorization fees. This is going to matter to you because currently asylum petitions are without any fees. There are no fees to apply for asylum. Now that is going up. They'll be charging $100 for filing an asylum application yearly while pending. Yearly. So that means they're going to charge you $100 each year that the petition is pending. Asylum work authorization. Currently, there is no fee with an asylum petition, but going forward, it will be $550 for the initial petition, and then it will be $275 for the renewal. TPS fees will be $500. EADs, the initial will be $550, and then the renewal will be $275. Parole applications, $1,000. Parole EAD, initially it will be $550, and then it will go $275 for renewal. SIJS, which is the Special Immigrant Juvenile Petition, will now be $250. Removal immigration court proceedings. So now they're expanding the authority for DHS to impose higher fees, even beyond actual cost, on asylum, adjustment of status, court filings, etc. And you know that there was an adjustment to fees like last year, I think, or the beginning of last year or the end of the year prior. So now they're saying that they can go up on those fees even more. So visa integrity and travel fees. So a new visa integrity fee of $250 will apply for all visa applications. This fee is not waivable. I-94 arrival and departure, $24 for ESTA fee waiver, and $24 for the ESTA. And then if it's a non-ESTA, then it's $13 for I-94 arrival and departure. They're also going to attach a tax to it, so there will be a tax for all monies sent abroad. All monies sent abroad will be taxed 1% of the amount sent abroad. It's aimed to offset tax cuts. Expected to raise $9 billion. Immigrant contributions estimated at $64 billion by 2034. Okay? So, penalties for undocumented stayers. Undocumented individuals who miss deportation orders now face $5,000 penalties. Entry without authorization is also penalized, raising a total of $146 million for the government. Daily fines for those who overstay post-release. Now we're going to see what that's going to look like. They don't have the figures, but as of right now, I believe they have it at $998 per day. I'm not sure about what that final number is going to be. I don't think that's been decided as of yet. And so this is going to take effect on July 4th, 2025. Yay! Happy birthday, USA! This represents the largest federal investment in immigration enforcement ever, both in budget and in scope. New fees apply instantly to pending and future applications. File at your own cost. Individuals can be fined daily without prior notice under a stricter appeal window of now 14 days. So you no longer have 30 days to file appeals. You now have 15 days to file appeals. So what did we discuss here? Budget enforcement, detention and capacity, asylum and EAD fees, other immigration fees, visa and travel fees, the remittance tax, which is a new tax, overstay and court penalties, along with the shorter window to file an appeal that now is 15 days. And apparently this takes effect instanter. That means immediately. So if you want to continue to get updates, feel free to click the follow button, because I'm going to continue to update you guys on all the foolishness that is going on in the US of A.